Understand that you need to adjust that mindset and stop buying the latest iPhone and then spend that money on your business instead, because that business is going to save you so much time. Hi guys, Philip here again. So let's talk about the true cost of building an online business. Okay, if you want to have a business that brings in traffic, leads, and sales to you, okay? Whether you're using social media or YouTube or blogging or whatever you're going to use, here's the costs involved. It depends, okay? It depends on whatever tools you already have, because I know many of you already have tools that you've bought in the past, and many of you already have hosting, many of you already have domain names, many of you already have page builders and so on that you're already using, and that's totally fine, okay? But what I'll do is I'll tell you the tools that you're going to need, and then from there, the costs are what they are depending on your circumstances right now. Okay. Obviously, I will make recommendations inside my training, but these are the ones that we need. You need a domain name, obviously. You need hosting, obviously, and you need some kind of page builder system. Okay, things like you have Optimized Press, you have Thrive Suite, you have WordPress, you have Wix, whatever. Right? Again, it's down to you. And then you also need some kind of autoresponder. Autoresponder is what you use to send emails, and then you need some kind of keyword research tool. Okay, that's it. Those 5. Those are the most basic tools that you need and that you need to have. Okay. There are others later on, things like support software for your support tickets, or Zoom, or other things that you don't need, but it's advantageous. Okay, but you have those later when you're making money. Then you'll buy other tools because they make sense to your business. But in the beginning, when you're just starting off, you need domain name, hosting, some kind of page builder, an autoresponder, and some kind of keyword research tool. That's it. Okay, nothing more. And here's the kicker. Here's the killer thing, guys. Those 5 tools, the ones I'm going to recommend in my training. Okay, guess what they are? Guess what they are? They are well supported. They're evergreen. They've been around for ages, and they're going to be around for ages. And they're built by real companies, real people who have an audience of a user base of tens and tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, and that means that those platforms are developed, they are nurtured, they are debugged, they have plans for the future, and they stay up to date. Especially now with AI tools and all that stuff, right? They are up to date. They keep developing, they keep moving forward with the times because they're well supported, and that is crucial for your business. And here's why: those tools I mentioned, all of them come with a monthly fee or a monthly cost. Why? Because they have support, because they're a developing business, because they are growing, because they need the money to pay for all the things they do in development, in taxes, and support staff, and so on and so on and so on. It's very common for people to want to go for a cheaper option, to be financially strict. And I get it. I really do. I totally get it. I know budgets are tight and you want to save money and so on. But bear with me. I'll explain this to you. Never, ever, ever, ever buy one-time fee software. Okay. There are a few exceptions here and there, but for the most part, 95% of the time, never buy one-time fee software, because there's no guarantee that that software is going to be here in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. So you don't want to build your business, your foundation, your the foundation of your home, right, on concrete that is brittle. Okay, because that means it's going to collapse. And a really good example, and one that I see happening again and again and again, is something like your hosting provider. People always want to go with the cheapest hosting, and then they wonder why their site always crashes. They wonder why there's no support. They wonder why suddenly one day they log in and the site is just poof, gone. It's literally just deleted. And it's because the hosting company has gone into liquidation and just gone, right? And it's because they had an unusable business model because they had a one-time fee. And you, the naive newbie, thought, yay, I'll save some money. And then later, you lose everything you created. Okay, so that's obviously the most extreme example, but that is the foundation of this. Okay, so when I recommend tools and services, okay, if you can afford it, buy them. If you're really struggling for cash, then yeah, I understand. Go for a cheaper option. There are many out there, okay? But understand that when you get the chance to invest in your business, take it. Don't continue the cheapness and the money saving bit, because that means that in a year, in 6 months, or in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, when it comes to you moving forward, you're going to be extremely hampered by that cost saving money earlier on, and it's going to cost you much more later, because later when you're actually making money, making changes to your old system is time consuming as hell, and that's going to cost you more money. So it's very important to understand that the tools I show you inside my training, they're affordable, they're awesome, the support is good, the functionalities of them are freaking awesome, right? And they're going to really help you grow your business faster and make money faster. And that's the most important part, right? And also it'll help you to simply have an easier day-to-day. Because if you have software that is clunky, unresponsive, not very fast, not supported at all, you're going to waste so much time clicking and dragging and dropping, where errors appear, bugs appear, and you're gonna be on with support channels that are useless, incompetent, and you're gonna waste God knows how many hundreds of hours with things that you didn't need to do. Okay, so when people often come to me and think, "Oh, Philip, that tool is $25 a month. I can't. No. Right? Yet there is $500 worth of books on the shelf behind them, right? Understand that you need to adjust that mindset and stop buying the latest iPhone and then spend that money on your business instead, because that business is going to save you so much time. So if you compare $25 a month for some kind of tool that makes your life easy, fast, and more effective, and you can make money, versus a tool that is only $25 one-time fee, but you have to spend 10 hours a month doing stuff that you don't need to do otherwise, because the software is crap, it's slow, the support is crap, and you always have to chase something to fix things. Okay, suddenly you realize that, you know what, that $25 a month is worth that and then some. Okay, because you save hundreds of hours over the next year. Okay, so when it comes to the costs involved, I can't tell you exactly what they are, because it depends. If you already have a domain name, cool. If you already have a hosting provider, cool. If you already have a page builder, cool, right? But I've got recommendations inside the training as you progress, okay? But you can use whatever tools you want. That's down to you. I obviously use my tools, and if you use my tools, you can follow along with the training better and follow click for click, which is much better. It saves you time, saves you energy, and saves a lot of stress. But if you want to use your own tools, completely fine. You can trace along and do the same thing inside of your tools, because most tools are very sort of uniform, as it were, and we can move forward from there. But I will say again, please, I'm begging you, literally begging you, tens of thousands of students over a decade of doing this. I've had I don't know how many thousands of support tickets and chats and one-to-one PMs and so on with people who have been just decimated by the cheapness of desperateness for wanting one-time fee software and wondering why their business just gets annihilated through time wasting, frustration, anger, resentment, and more. So please don't fall into that trap. Just save $1 today to lose 10 more in 2 months from now. Okay, so yeah, take that seriously and move forward, and we'll keep pushing forward. Okay, guys, cheers.